Yeah, yeah. The true kings just walk up to the mic and grab it. Cause spitting fire isn't just a bad habit. Like the hamburgers they serve that you just gotta have it. Like astronauts blasting off to other planets. Wascally Labbits. You're green enough, you get it in fuck. These kids nowadays are so enslaved, minds so depraved. Spend their time going to raves. Not even old enough to shave, but they know every planet's name in outer space. Outer space! But outer space is fake. Wait. What about all the pictures NASA takes? Masturbate. I wanted to create a rap song, a fat track mom that slaps long into the night's black arm. These scents are the all-in-one, about to swallow my tongue. If the hollows from guns hollows my lungs, almost I'm done. But before we go, I gotta smash this one out the park, 1,000 yards. This ain't no Mario Karts. I got Bowser bars, driving across the country with a pound of tar. Till someone's gun's done, blazing down this house of cards. And if I disappear, then sound the alarms. Either my body's floating in a river, or found and unharmed down at Flat Earth Farms, trimming that bush. He been trimming that bush, yo. Competing for that green leaf, winning that kush. Vision's been shushed, and my hearing's been getting blindsided. Like the rhymes I've been writing. Spitting lines inspired by fire and lightning. Cut the day in half and divided the night into 2 parts. Old half visible in the new dark. Cruising in the blue car with my crew stars. Looking for Xannies but settle for booze par. Got a short fuse, deck full of loose cards. Yeah, they keep asking, well, what about the pictures that NASA takes? While I laugh and straight continue to masturbate. When I'm at Sassburger paraded, the language you can't understand makes you think the Earth's an elliptical spheroid, but the shit's more like a pancake. You hypocritically weird, boy, but you better get your shit in gear, boy. The antecedent for gas pressure's not a mere ploy. Bury your solid containers, are you aware of this? The wheels in the sky keep turning, every season turn. Chariots, it's getting hilarious. CGI's been nefarious. The new year begins on 3/22, where the Aries is. But you smoking dick dust where the fairies is. I'm serious, the true kings is very pissed. Fairy tales that you fanboys is married with. Take your hands out your pockets, palms is too hairy, kid. Too hairy, too high. We very supplied with military knives. Blow your spinning cherry balls to the high heavens. Heathens, brethren, seedlings. So, if you like this song, go sing along. Or keep your hands in your pockets, open up your optics, it's getting toxic. Spitting logic, level heads off their rockets. Rockers, stop it, mic drop. Shit, hands in pockets.
Starving, open up your mind, never know what you find. Starving, so you call on the kings, cause truth we brings. Starving, open up your mind, never know what you find. Starving, so you call on the kings, cause truth we brings.
Boston race compromise? Fuck you, compromise. I never compromise, rhyming clever thoughts are mine. The heavy ostracized, don't end up hospitalized. I'm hardly monetized, with the public hypnotized. I'm often criticized, it's time you visualize. The news will trick your mind, sometimes I give advice. I like to improvise, keep it simplified. I got this memorized, I ain't trying to get known. I don't wanna be big, I'm just trying to do what I did as a kid, without splitting your wig. Who sold you Smith & Wesson? Now it's your missing weapon. Pull back, squeeze, and teach a fucking history lesson. While you're sitting waiting for my punchlines, I eat up Globies like it's lunchtime. So hand it over like we standing in the lunch line. And hurry up, sucker, cause it's crunch time. She ate on my bonbons and expanded her waistline. The flat earth anthem will never get no airtime, because I talk trash about the FE app and that's fine. Nevertheless, I'll see y'all on the front line. The flat earth anthem will never get no airplay. It won't even make it up the stairway. Late night live is the only place you'll hear Ray. Globies are stuck to the ball because they're gay. But Boston Ray, you be smoking blunts galore. You yourself ashore and bump the floor. Well, that's what I was looking for, somewhat. We all believed in the globe, we was young once. From Orlando to the Panhandle, me and Ry Russ can see the earth's flat from any angle. Money going one hand and out the other, and you'll never see money come out the gutter. You won't survive without your brothers, so please be kind and love each other.
Starving, open up your mind, never know what you find. Starving, so you call on the kings, cause truth we brings. Starving, open up your mind, never know what you find. Starving, so you call on the kings, cause truth we brings.
I've seen stranger things than laser beams disintegrating the pavement when aimed at things aimed at me be dangerous deeds. Fire's natural behavior always takes the trees, but in these isolated events the fires leave entire trees, non-flammable materials disintegrated, while all the plants next to them make it. Not only do they make it, but they sit, yeah, they sit perfectly unscathed. Did you hear what I'm saying? Can you say my name? Latter-day Saints. Next time the dudes around you, it may try and surround you, but if the shoe fits, take it off and throw it on the ground too. So now you can get grounded just by standing around with no shoes on the land, dude. Start to feel the blood inside of your hands move, so the next time you're feeling bad, choose the medical advice that I just ran through. We receive the relief we need just by word of mouth, but if you stay pessimistic, you only hurt yourself. Like the weapons of directed energy burnt your house, flat nasty at your service. Shout out to the ones that don't deserve the clout, ones that reworded the count and perverted it out, took away the confidence and furthered the doubt. So I give it back to them with the words that I spout, like a fountain that squirts in a drought. No point in complaining, girl, no pouts, it never ends well. So then tell me how much the nanofiber Microsoft Intel in your skin cells been held, CRISPR snipping at your stem cells. Tell me how it ends. Well, I've been exposing dudes since I knew. Act like you've been schooled, actually, dude, I should have been clued about all the roofs that were blue that didn't get dude, that they're building back better. But that's never gonna happen, ever. All they've done is isolate and shroud us with frequencies. 5G's living in a cloud puff. Chemtrails that get inhaled on down us. 5G danger hanging around us. You've been bound up, been around. Weed killer, spilling in 15 minutes. Cities overcharging the starving for rent. Shitty, the propensity of those entities who resent us and against us is many men. Wish death upon free energy. Dog, I don't rely no more. Don't need high-speed internet to survive this war. Which war are you referring to? The reoccurring goo being sprayed in the sky by airplanes that keep blazing right by. Falls to the ground and gets under your feet, but it's over your head. This thunder that keeps cracking open the dome. No wonder it leaks, but as far as leaks in the government, please, no such thing as whistleblowers. That's government cheese. Other than these what? Other than these nuts that only your mother can squeeze. Sample my DNA and that covers my genes. No wonder I bleed when crip walking over objects at a 300 degrees. They call me SpongeBob, but wear pants living under the seas. With new vaccine for every made-up discovered disease. Another believe me, it doesn't come cheap.
K-Red. Welcome to the Boston Ray Mud Flood Adventure Show. It's been so long since this old world cement with stone, since they invented televisions and phones and all the staged events that have yet to make a dent in the dome. Dent in the dome, man, I'm mentally prone to defend things. To me, I've sentimentality grown. Used to ways in which I found truth through the ground zero soil in which my roots grew. If this is something that you're not used to, then take out your earbuds and lose the Bluetooth. This ain't a fashion model runway competition, sitting with hover hemming, grinning all cringe at the skeletons of the wealthy, unhealthy slim, picking Z's. Y'all need to get the shit in gear and pull them stick shiftings out of the park positions, burning asphalt and cement institutes a lot of friction. Got a stick whipped with a lot of pistons, on a mission to spot a quick come up. Mr. hit a lick from sundown to sun up. Mr. talk a lot of shit, but don't have the grit to fire a live round from the gun sucked. Mr. drunk is a skunk, everyone a punk, but when the shit hits the fan, better make sure it's plugged. Yeah, plugged in like some kid on a 3-year drug binge, becoming unhinged, influenced by thug friends, and one stint that he served in the county jail, with a no-nonsense attitude that's no fail, but no weight on his frame so frail. Old stale thoughts float flannel through a network of written language with no braille. For those who are spiritually blinded, I pretty much just described in as little words as possible, avoiding all obstacles, call lots of bullshit and nonsense, called through all the stops in, bumping Hobson from Black Swan to Boston, and back over to the left coast in Compton. This is the Boston Ray. Boston Ray. Mud flood. Oh, adventure spitting them words, it's intrinsic. The way we've been tricked by the adrenochrome sipping from kids tripped out of their eye sockets, extracted from the pupil. All seeing eye around your neck, wrap the noose pull. Not trying to throw you off course, only being useful in providing the logical. This form of information about the way the United Nations has divided nations and supplied the nations with unsurvivable situations. I sit for days in a raised tent, used to pray when I felt the need to speak to Jesus, felt the teeth pinch of the devil's rejects. Whoever he is, he was, or he's been, came here to kill, steal, and destroy forever heathen. Better we win on the spiritual level, spirit of a heathen than the physical, cause it's invisible, it controls all the living souls. I've been giving wholehearted advice to those who hears, those whose non-biased clear, either through violence or fear, a couple Miller highlights and tears. Time is right here, yet so far away, far away. Ladies and gentlemen, I may be on that marijuana pot's hit again, and it's not riddling. They've been caught fiddling with the wrong citizen. This has been the Boston Ray MFA. Yeah.
Level home. You slept. Warning, the self-destruct system has been activated. Option to override self-destruct expires in 10 minutes.
We are live. Hell. What's up? What's up, Singe? What's up, Rye Russ? We got the whole crew tonight. How we doing? What's who's in the chat? Gary Dorsal. What's up? Boston Ray. MMA Paradise. Pickle and Mushroom. Shout out to Pickle and Mushroom. 33 NDB. MF Gamer 374. Wolfie. Scott Level Realm, what up? Rye Russ. What up, Rye? We are live, Rye. Jeremy Bird.
Jeremy Bird in the house. Shout out to Jeremy Bird. What's up, Ray?
What's up? So, earlier I was out eating with my family, and I was talking to the waitresses and stuff, and I was telling them how, it goes by quick because I have my 3 kids and they're like getting older and stuff. Right. And it's been going by fast. And I remember 20 years ago, like it was yesterday, and like 20 years before that, right? So the average lifespan is like 74, right? So like, and that's like now, 2026, right?
That's what they tell us.
That's what they tell. I mean, I hope that we all live until like 150. Like I hope you get nice and old and you just can't take it anymore and you're just happy when it comes, right? But for the most part, that's what they're telling us, right? That's what the experts are saying, right? Like 74. So we'll just go with that. It's not important, right? So 74 is like 3,700 and something weeks. Did you hear what I said, Rye?
Yeah, I remember this.
So it's
counting
like,
it down.
So like the average lifespan, right, is what, less than 4,000 weeks?
If you did the math, I trust it.
So like how many weeks have gone by like already? So how many weeks do I have left? You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting at, right? So
like sands in the hourglass. So
and there's nothing you can do about it, right? Like it's just coming for all of us, no matter what. It's part of life. The best thing that you can do for yourself is to be mindful, right? Like mindfulness means in the moment, right? So like, most people are worrying about the future. Right, all the time. Like, what's going to happen next week? What's going to happen tomorrow? Like, and the future's not here yet, so don't even worry about it, right?
And the past is gone.
The past, like, yeah. So some people are like always dwelling over like if they had a bad past, right? They like don't let it define you. Like
that's why the present is a gift.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I like that. So you got to like, there's little exercises you can do to like train yourself, right? So like when you're worrying about the future, to bring yourself back to the present, because the only thing you can make a difference about is like what's in front of you at the moment, like what you can see and touch. You can't, I digress.
Flat Earth Andy's in the house.
What up? Yep. So, all right, let's get them all up on the screen. I mean, now I feel rude. There they all go. All right. So hold on, Nancy. Here's my checklist. Giving them a lecture on mindfulness. All right, yeah. So that worked out. Check. So yeah, we did that. All right. So the flock cameras. I've been doing a lot of research on this flock camera, and like I see a lot of it, and it's like it seems like fair porn to me, right? Like I'm not. So then, like, if the flock camera is fair porn on the news, right, just to scare us,
yeah.
Like, I was thinking about it, right? It could be because everything else they do is right to an extent, right? Because like cops can still like get into these databases. I'm not a cop, I don't know, but like allegedly, right? They go in and they've been doing all kinds of stuff. So like there's some sort of a database going on, right? But how well are these cameras working? Like is it really all it's cracked up to be? Like should we be afraid of these things tracking us? I know it's unconstitutional, and I'm a big advocate of the Constitution, but like for the most part, like they put cameras everywhere. So like, is it like NASA? You know what I mean? Like, what do you think? Sound off.
Well, it's obviously part of the control and data collection as well. But yeah, I mean, it's Big Brother, right? They want to monitor everyone and all of that.
So I got all kinds of crazy news stories on it, but first I want to watch this. Woo!
Bless you. Salud.
In Boulder, Colorado, inside a small coffee shop.
The brighter areas are where the really high density of flock cameras are.
Will Freeman runs the largest police camera tracking system in the nation.
If you click on any of these police departments, it'll show you who they're sharing with. So the lines going outward are the agencies that can access their data directly.
It's called DFlock. The app shows where the cameras are and which way they're pointed. How many cameras have you mapped?
All right, so DFlock, this app. It's an app. You can look it up. Like it's got a map on it. Yeah, let's screen share it. Hold on. Let's do it live instead of just talking about it. DFlock, find name. All right, here it is. Okay. So I went to it just to see what it was all about, right? DFlock. Welcome to D Block. Welcome to D Block. You know that one? We'll have to play it. We'll have to play that song. But anyway, So welcome to DFlock and Open AI. All right, launch the map. Okay, let's just launch the map. Fuck it. Okay. This is what was happening. All right, look, it shows this, and it's like flock cameras are everywhere. But I mean, how am I going to make sense out of any of this? Like, am I a scientist? Like, I get it. Like, they're everywhere. But, like, what am I going to do? All right, so if I'm driving, I have to figure out how to – like, why can't it work like a map quest, like a Waze app where it's like turn right, turn left, and it tells you, like, where to go around them?
Police reported ahead.
It's like it's not going to do me no good to know where they are. Like, I'm not going to chart a map, like, through East Bumfuck to go around these things. You know what I mean? Like, where would you go anyway? They're everywhere. Like, so is this thing just fair porn too, or is this real? Like, you know what I mean? Like, look, it has the globe. You zoom out and zoom in and it's flat. But when you zoom out, it gets kind of curved. Maybe not.
Oh, not on this one, it looks like.
I don't believe it. Look, they even have them in Colombia. No, they don't have them in South America.
On maps, you know though, I mean? When you zoom out, it turns into a ball.
Well, it's just so, America. So hilarious. This is just America. None of the other countries are participating in this. Like, I don't know. I'm just kind of like, I'm sure the other countries are doing the same shit, right? Like, I don't know. Can someone in another country tell us? Because, like, in the chat, because, like, for real, like, they even if they don't call it flock, like, I'm sure they have some kind of cameras they're putting around to track people, making it look all. I'm just saying, like, I'm not afraid of it. Like, I still drive around like Like I own the place, you know? Like I'm not scared. Like I'm not scared of these things. But
yeah,
I don't think this app does anything. And I think Nancy needs to send them a facsimile to the higher ups about like making it like better. Like make it so we can navigate around these things. How about that? That's what we need. Okay. Like I don't think they're gonna like I feel like, you know, there's a lot of debates on it. Like it's going both ways. Like there's people like there's states taking them down and there's states not taking them down and there's cops sticking up for them. And then there's cops saying that like, oh, law enforcement officers would never misuse them. And then there's like videos showing like all these different law, like, but then on the bright side, I seen another news story where they caught a pedophile that snacked up a kid and they caught him within 30 minutes. Like, so like, I don't know. Like, no, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm against the whole privacy about it, but like, we can record people in public, right? It's a camera in a way. But I heard that a federal judge ruled that it's unconstitutional now. So
I heard
states
that.
are taking them down. But like, they didn't take them down in my state. I still see them everywhere. So what's the answer?
88,970 cameras at the moment. The main reason is to show people how invasive this is.
Flock license plate readers take a time-stamped photo of every vehicle that passes every camera. Police can search your historical travel information for 30 days. This creates a searchable database of everyone, not just the suspects of crime. Security researcher Ben Jordan. And it's
Everyone.
like if you were to build a graph.
Just everyone. Just a searchable database of everyone. Like, I don't know.
Half of that sheet, you know, and plot it to a map. Now it's as if you've had a GPS on your car for an entire month. By your own publications, 700,000 crimes a year are solved with Flock. Flock Safety Chief Communications Officer Josh Thomas.
Reported crimes in America, yeah. So there's a lot more that probably are being helped that aren't being reported. But yes, we have about 700,000 crimes that we are aware of that are being solved in part with evidence that's derived from a Flock safety device.
In order for that historical data to be of investigative value, you have to track every car for 30 days.
Again, I would challenge you on the word track. Tracking the whole of your movements is very different than knowing that you passed by one specific camera, 24 specific cameras. Those are different things.
And then the examples of tracking that vehicle from location to location to location.
But Flock's own webinars talk about its license plate readers' ability to track vehicles and people.
And we were able to track him all the way over to another state in Kentucky.
And you're able to track your suspect's movements.
You're saying Flock does not track people, correct?
Track people, that's right. And hold their movements like you asked. We're not tracking people.
Well, what do the Condor cameras do? They literally are designed to track a person, aren't they?
Not to track a person, no.
This is a Flock camera known as a Condor. Unlike the Falcon license plate reader camera, you'll notice this does track the movements of people. Whether or not it was designed to specifically track a person, you can see right now, in real time, no matter which way I move, the camera moves with me. And
it's like it's like a robot movie, bro.
This video is sent right back to the police department
to alert you when it sees human movement. And it will actually acquire and track that person as they walk or people.
When I walked down the path and I moved, the camera followed me.
There's an object detection feature that you can set up. It's called Guardian mode that allows the camera to just know if there's movement from a person in the screen. It is not tracking where you're going to go, where you're going to leave, or you're going to start and stop.
These started popping up weeks after hearing Flock say these only record license plates. They don't take pictures of people. That security researcher, Ben Jordan, found the same Condor camera streaming openly online. No password required.
And they quite literally use AI to zoom in and follow you around, whether you're a person of interest or not.
At one point, I think we had found over 70 cameras.
I watched a man leave his house in the morning in New York. I watched a woman jogging alone on a forest trail in Georgia.
And I was able to read the CEO's statement about having never been hacked in front of a camera and then access that footage later.
If a person were able to gain physical access to the device leased to the city, which is illegal, they still would not be able to gain access to the footage, as the data is only stored for a very limited time duration on the device following its.
We should have a vote on what happened to Singe Man. What do you think happened to him?
Start a poll.
Transmission.
Can you? Do you know how to do it? I don't know how to do it. I think I have to go on. I have to go on from my phone. I have to go on from my phone.
You know what? Maybe you have to do it through
This wasn't the
YouTube.
dark web. This was openly streaming to anyone who could go on a specific search engine and scan open ports. Was that an accident?
Yes. Verizon sent us the wrong SIM cards that had a public IP address. We have a lot of sensors in the world that don't have that. Roughly 60, 70 devices had a public facing IP address. Second we learned about it, we fixed it.
What if a police officer uses flock cameras to stalk their ex? What if an abusive partner uses it to stalk their ex-girlfriend and her new boyfriend? It's already happened.
Police officer was arrested accused of misusing the system to track someone.
There have been multiple incidents where police officers, even a police chief, were arrested for using LPR cameras and specifically flock to stalk or harass their exes.
It's a horrible use of the technology. Tools aren't designed to do that. This is why we built an audit log, and we work with the appropriate democratically elected governing bodies to hold those people accountable.
You have to consider human nature when you implement things like this. No one's perfect. People are going to abuse it.
Back in that Boulder coffee shop,
Let's see, direct route, 4 cameras, and that's just to go 1.7 miles.
Will Freeman added a special feature to DFlock.
It also allows you to route around these things. Yeah, it goes from 5 minutes to 14 minutes, but it avoids all the cameras.
And there's an epidemic, as we all know, of mass killings in America. And if there's an opportunity to stop that, I want to be on the side of the people who are fighting to stop those things, not the people who are fighting to stop the proliferation of technology to stop crime.
Actual killers have been caught with this technology. Would you want to take that away from the police?
Considering everything, I would want to take that away from the police, at least in the current state that it's in. A feature that you can't turn off is that it's logging everyone else. So if they can get rid of that logging everyone else part, I think it would be a lot better.
Will Freeman is still tracking the trackers because he says no one.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. Today is the 21st of June, 2026. It's Father's Day. It never really dawned on me until maybe last year, but definitely this year, that Father's Day is just a direct slap in the face to call no one else father, as it's stated in the Bible. It's crazy. But I made this video driving back from the feed store. I had to go get chicken feed and stuff yesterday. Yeah, that's the thing. Imagine that. Chicken feed. I'm literally incubating eggs right now, chicken eggs. I'm raising chickens from the egg myself right now. At any rate, while I'm at my buddy's house, I figured I'd check out the area. I did less than a 7-mile radius. At the time, I thought it was 10. 7-mile radius, just to do a test to see if I could find any flock cameras. And real quick, if you didn't see the live stream I did last night on RFB2, I did a video on Jailbreak Overlander about the 2 dogs that I found. And I tell the whole story from exactly when I discovered them or found them to going back and getting them right up till right now, 3 weeks later. So it's a very interesting video. I'm getting really good feedback. People are crying watching the video, but it has a happy ending so far. At any rate, check this out, or don't. We're going to do a little test. We're going to take a ride down this back road in an area where not many people live. It's a very rural area in Florida, and see how many flock cameras we can catch. I mean, there's a camera there, there's a camera there, there's a camera there, there's a camera there. But those aren't flock cameras. So let's see how many we can find total, shall we? Real quick before I continue with this, they are using weather as a weapon, and they're using 4th generation warfare like we have never seen before. Every other day, they're burning down a warehouse or creating massive storms that are decimating people's properties and lives. These people, this is the New World Order. They're really, really doing this. You should be able to tell by now. So here's this. If you have a 401k or an IRA, it's simply ones and zeros in a bank account that can be erased overnight in an instant. Get it out of the bank, turn it into gold and silver, have them deliver it to your house. Will you be able to use it? Well, I'll tell you what. Having physical gold and silver in your hand. Flock camera. There's one. There's one. Okay,
One.
one. I mean, not too bad, I guess. I mean, it's in the middle of nowhere. Easily. Easily. But let's see if there's any more around. Probably not, right? So we've gone just under 7 miles because of the speed limit. And hey, look at that. Right before the bridge, there's another flock camera. Seems to be pointing that way. Okay, so that's 2 in 7 miles in a very small town. I mean, the population here is really low. So that's 2 in 7 miles. Oh, but wait a minute. What is that I see? Look at that. Hey, look at that. There's another one right there. So that's 2 flock cameras pointing at each other on a bridge. Just, for safety. Privately owned company that uses your information, and it gets out a lot, and it's already been misused a lot. And again, private company. Remember that. So let's take a little ride down to town, see what's up. Still within a 10-mile radius, and here's another one. They're on all the side roads. Look at this road. There's nothing around. There's no building. You know what I mean? There's very, very few houses. It's all plantations and such. They're stitching up all the side roads in case you try to outmaneuver their new system. They'll have you. How crazy is that? I knew there was going to be one there. All the side roads. The most weird side roads. I mean, that's why there's over 100,000 of them. Think about that. 50 states.
Flock cameras are everywhere.
It's 100,000. It's at 2,000 in every state. Is that right? I don't know. I'm not a math scientist. There's another one, and I just passed one right there. See it in the mirror? Right there. I just passed it. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in less than a 10-mile radius. I'm just doing a big circle right here around my buddy's house.
So, like, right here, look, a Port Orange man cut down 3 flock cameras. I've seen this on the news. Like, he's arrested. He's 18, charged with 3 counts of criminal mischief for $1,000 or more, and he was released on $7,500 bail. And then you see this one: flock cameras help police find abducted children. Let's see.
Flock cameras help Florida police locate Branch Stamper after he abducted 2 children in a car, police said. An unidentified woman went to the Lake City Police Department shortly after 6 p.m. on August 10th, seeking help after an altercation. Police said Stamper, 24, attempted to strangle her as she ran into the station, then took her cell phone and car keys. Despite not having a valid license, he drove away in the victim's car with her 2 children still inside. Officers used flock cameras and location data from the victim's cell phone, then found Stamper with the children. He was arrested on multiple charges, and the children were reunited with their mother at the Columbia County Jail.
So, if everything that news story says is real, right? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't work for them, right? I don't trust the news. But if it's legit, like, they're catching pedophiles too. So, that, like, and saving children with them. So that's good. But, like, how do we know? Like, how do we know that that's what they're doing? You know what I mean? Like, how do we know that that's just not like them trying to make up for all the bad stuff they've done and make it sound good?
6 of them. Story, yeah. In a 10-mile radius. That's insane. These are going to be everywhere. And because people are starting to dismantle them, they're just going to change it up, make them look different. That's all. Just like they did with the 5G antennas, building them into the side of buildings and such. This is a trip, man. This is a trip. This is the new world order. This is it. Everything you do at all time will be monitored at all time.
This is the new world order.
Oracle co-founder Larry Ellison predicts AI surveillance will be part of our everyday lives in the future. During a recent Oracle Q&A, Ellison said AI will soon play a major role in monitoring society through a vast network of interconnected cameras, including security systems, police body cams, and vehicle dash cams.
Everyone would see it. Your body cams will be transmitting that. The police will be on their best behavior because we're constantly recording, watching and recording everything that's going on. Citizens will be on their best behavior because we're constantly recording and reporting everything that's going on.
Ellison's vision is for AI to analyze data from this network of cameras in real time in an attempt to prevent crime while also tracking and influencing public behavior for a safer society. However, the idea raises serious privacy concerns. Critics argue it could lead to a surveillance state with constant monitoring infringing on personal privacy rights, while others say it could help solve crimes faster and provide transparency to citizens in cases of excessive force from law enforcement.
We're going to have supervision. In other words, every police officer is going to be supervised at all times.
Ellison's proposal highlights a growing trend among tech giants to harness AI for societal influence, which may significantly reshape our lives in the coming years.
And I've already put up videos on Jailbreak and RFB2 talking about all the new cars with their patents where they can watch you. And if your eyes look a little too excited, the car won't start. You see what I'm saying? The car will be reading your lips. They have technology to read your lips while you're driving your car that you paid for. Seriously. So everything Larry Ellison said happened. It's happened. It's already up and running because this is the new world order. They're not kidding around. This isn't a test. This isn't 20 years ago we were talking about it coming. It's here. They're assembling it all right around us. That's why they don't care with people. We don't want data centers. Oh, well, we're doing it anyways. Maybe one or two get shot down. But we have 5,000 data centers in the United States. That's more than the rest of the world combined. What do you think that's for? America will be gone. Come out of her, my people. You have
Hey, who remembers that heavy metal song, "A New World Order"? Type one in the chat if you remember that song.
I don't remember that one. I really don't. I don't know.
Somebody in the chat, if you know the song, what band did that song? New World Order. Jeremy Bird knows. I bet.
So I got something. Hold on, let me play this first.
Everything is against us, and people are letting this happen. They're not letting it happen. They've let this happen. Everybody waking up on TikTok, they're not doing anything. They're just coming up with stuff that most of us have been telling you for years and years and years. The time to act was a long time ago. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm basically bunkered down right now. You know what I mean?
Time passes.
And almost everybody that I visited on this particular year-long road trip has done the same. Everybody is getting ready for the hammer to drop.
Okay.
So
I'm done time traveling.
Because we all know it's coming. We all know it's coming. That's why they're setting up the big Trump against Israel thing. We got a peace agreement. The next day, Israel breaks it 100%. Laura Loomer told us, that monster creep, horrible Israeli broad told us
Larry
in a public tweet.
Yeah. What's up, Singe? What's up, Singe man?
It's Larry Loomer, actually. Some people say online. I'm just repeating what I hear.
It's going to be an event like 9/11, but 10 times worse. That's not a prediction. That's a threat. That's a threat. Israel needs America to look incredibly weak so they can become the new superpower or the top of the new world order. That is the plan. And that's exactly what's happening. We could have beat Iran if we wanted to, but you don't do it the way we did it. You know what I'm saying? You don't do it the way we did it. Plus, Iran's in on it. They're all in on it. Every head of state in every country on this world is part of the New World Order. They wouldn't be there otherwise. Everybody's playing their role. Everybody's playing their part. Right
Hey,
now.
there's the answer.
It's crazy.
There's the answer, Ray.
I
Ministry.
don't know where I am.
It's Ministry NWO.
Okay. That's a good song.
Pickle and Mushroom.
I used to listen
answered
to
that
Ministry.
question. Yeah, Ministry.
I used to play their music. I can play their music.
Nice.
Because
right.
it's like thrash, hardcore, right?
Yeah.
It's actually industrial.
I would get pumped up to go skateboarding and whatnot with that music.
Left, right.
Just looking for something.
Remember this one? Connect the goddamn dots.
It's
the name of their
been
song.
a while. It's been a while since I've heard that stuff.
Oh, I know it sucks having my weird memory, dude. I remember stupid stuff as well as stuff that matters.
I think this is it. Yeah, here we go. Found it. So check this out. A hacker wrapped a Toyota in flock cameras, couldn't tell it was a car. So they got like this tech company that's coming out with these designs. I've been doing research, and they wrap your car like that and make it like a weird friggin' pattern. And they've been testing it on flock. They've been testing it on flock cameras, and they can't see you.
Oh, we're gonna have to redesign the flock cameras because that's horrible.
So look, you see the pattern of her shirt? You see that? They did something like that. The cameras don't know what it is.
That reminds me of those pictures where you got to blur your vision to see the picture.
Oh,
I thought the same thing.
The magic eye.
But yeah, that's
which, by the way, I think is a scam on me because I was never able to see the picture. I think the whole world's playing a joke on me.
No, you had to look. You had to try to look past it, so your eyes diverge. And
I did it for hours.
And you can.
My friend used to make
converge your
fun of me
eyes
because I couldn't see it.
well. What's funny is if you diverge your eyes, it'll pop out. But if you converge your eyes, it'll actually sink back inside the photo.
Maybe I should try again. I did it when they first came out. We used to go to the malls. You know what malls are?
At the
Do
mall.
you know what malls are? It's like they had these things called books too in malls.
But
you can buy
magazines.
things like magazines.
Here's the trick. Here's the trick to it.
Or a book. You in the future.
You put a piece of glass in front of the you like frame it. Put a piece of glass in front of the poster, and then you look at your reflection because your reflection is further behind whatever your mirror you're looking at. Your reflection is like further back, like a couple feet. So when you do that, your eyes diverge to see further away, and then that will lock the photo together and bring in the 3D effect. Thank you.
Like Divergent, the series.
The more you know.
I don't know what this is. Voice to skull technology, direct to skull.
This is a mortar and pestle. You could also get those in malls.
Let's just see what this is.
Is this the one? Oh, okay.
I don't know what this is.
I own the entire history of this device, from birth to abortion, on my desk in 2 hours. I want the name of the tech who made it. I want to know who authorized its use, who checked it out from inventory, and for what purpose. Most important, how on God's green earth it got into Congressman Albert's hotel room. Listen, people, everyone here knows where this is going. Now, if this was a legit op, and I can't possibly see how it could be, then so be it. But if this was somebody's unilateral wet dream, then that somebody is going to prison.
Congressman Sam Albert, how do we draw the line between protection of national security, obviously the government's need to obtain intelligence data, and the protection of civil liberties, particularly the sanctity of my home? You've got no right to come into my home.
Self-destruct sequence will initiate in 60 seconds. All personnel, please exit immediately. Self-destruct sequence has initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
AI's insane, it might infect your brain. Let's blow up the mainframe. Blow up the mainframe. AI's insane, it might infect your brain. Let's blow up the mainframe. Blow up the mainframe. AI's insane, it might infect your brain. Let's blow up the mainframe. Blow up the mainframe. AI's insane, it might infect your brain. Let's blow up the mainframe. Blow up the mainframe.
Boston Ray is checking in. At least I'm checking in. Keep talking to that AI, it will be your reckoning. You've been talking to it for a few hours, never to be seen again. It's time to unplug, you're talking to the machine again.
AI is demons, AI is legion, AI is demons, AI is demons, AI is legion, AI is demons, AI is demons, AI is legion, AI is.
Well, Boston Ray, I really need it when I'm lonely but my boyfriend cause I'm leaving him. Man, I need a pen, you let the demon in until your soul is clean again. I got a surprise for it, I keep it in my mic bag. I think I've reminded it that I don't fight fair. We'll do it for charity, I'll even take a flight there. I don't do fish dreams, only koi ponds. I swim in sharks that'll eat your sailing fanboy up. So just go out to the end there and pretend there you don't have any more friends here. Using AI, CGI, face touch-ups like Jen Santel. The funny thing is she thinks the men can't tell. Say hello to my new AI girlfriend. It's for men that need a girl in the worst way. She'll never leave the world in the first place. She never eats and never gets thirsty. Never complains, always puts me first place. The day she was programmed was her birthday. She told me human beings are the worst race. One day she's gonna terminate, she's gonna exterminate. Got you on the recorded line, look for the warning sign. I told you about 40 times if you fuck with AI that you're sure to die. All the girls be like AI every time I skate by. Is Ray high? I can laugh so hard I may die. So say bye. I don't follow the news cause they lie. Let's play a little game, it's called baked potato. Except it ain't a game, it's my life a great tornado. Hey honey, I want my coffee black with no sweetener like how I like my AI women. When I'm done I'll throw you in the trash bin with no commitment. It's the way I'm living, being married to a machine that's a given.
Blow up the mainframe. AI's insane, it might infect your brain. Let's blow up the mainframe. Blow up the mainframe. AI's insane, it might infect your brain. Let's blow up the mainframe. Blow up the mainframe. AI's insane, it might infect your brain. Let's blow up the mainframe. Blow up the mainframe. AI's insane, it might infect your brain. Let's blow up the mainframe. Blow up the mainframe.
Yo, these AIs are crazy, so don't be lazy. I just smoked some piff, and I'm feeling kinda hazy. So pass the jif, but don't forget about the jiffy. The stuff AI's been saying lately has been sounding kinda iffy. So just remember that you've been warned. I might fuck around, turn into Jason Bourne. The way things been going got me up early in the morning. AI's on its way, they might need a mudstorm. Let's go.
AI's insane, it might infect your brain. Let's blow up the mainframe. Blow up the mainframe. AI's insane, it might infect your brain. Let's blow up the mainframe. Blow up the mainframe. AI's insane, it might infect your brain. Let's blow up the mainframe. Blow up the mainframe. AI's insane, it might infect your brain. Let's blow up the mainframe. Blow up the mainframe.
Warning, warning, a production incident has occurred. Warning, warning, a production incident has occurred. System failure.
So, what's up, Singe? You there? All right, let's see what this is. This is supposed to be V2K Voice to Skull, Direct to Skull guides. Who we got here? Rock. What's up, Rock? Hanging out. How you been? All right. All right. So.
Been good.
Yeah. So check this out. So those who don't know what Voice to Skull is, Voice to skull V2K technology is a theoretical or purported system that transmits sound or voices directly into a person's head. Sound
Yeah,
or
they made
ahead,
the
Rob.
movie about it. They made that movie,
yeah.
Spy, or what was it called?
Remember the Alien movie that had it in it? It's like
The movie
they're
that,
feeding it directly into our brains, gentlemen.
where the guy was had a skull to voice implant, and then a tower came down and struck him with a electric pole. They were chasing them to. What was the
I
name
didn't
of
see
it?
that one.
It reminds me of almost like the Alec Baldwin Hulu commercial where he's like, "We're gonna give you a direct shot to the brain." All right.
Right, I remember that.
That
Yes.
It was
transmits
about an
yeah.
AI. It was about an AI machine that, and this, it was following this guy around, and it was using other people's phones. It was using the TVs. It was taking over everything. It was about an AI machine that was controlling everything. It's an old movie too.
What's up, Sue?
They've been telling us the shit in the movies, man.
Yeah. There's more truth in the movies. It's predictive programming. That transmits the sound or voices directly into a person's head using modulated microwave electromagnetic signals. While rooted in the real limited Frey effect, discovered in 1962, where pulsed radio frequencies can create a perception of clicking sounds. Complete spoken word transmissions into an unwilling target's mind via remote tech remains scientifically unvalidated and widely categorized as pseudoscience, heavily overlapping with communities of individuals experiencing targeted electronic harassment. Science and origins. Yeah, go ahead, Rocker.
I remember the name. It's Eagle Eye.
Eagle Eye.
The movie Eagle Eye. It was about all this shit going down right now.
Nice.
Anyway.
Crazy. So they had the voice of God weapon in the war, where they made the soldiers think that it was their God telling them to surrender or something.
Rocky.
Yeah, go ahead. And they probably killed them all.
Rock.
Right after, make them surrender and then kill them all. It's unbelievable.
I remember hearing about that.
Yeah.
When I was in Iran, no, I was in Iraq and Afghanistan. They had these big, they were mounted on the Humvees, and it was a big square box, and you could point it and it sent a frequency out. People would think they're on fire or something.
Crowd control.
Yeah.
Right.
Crowd control.
So
nice.
So
I didn't know you did that, Rock.
So this is how to. This is. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what it is. It looks like it's a book of. Wow. I don't know what that music is. How do the handlers?
Oh, sorry. I'll do better next time.
It's a whole book on voice to skull.
Huh.
That's what it is. It's
V2K.
Introduction. I'm sorry this short book has taken so long to write. So it's a book that demons.
Yeah, it's kind of like demon possession, where
if they were reading it, look, V2K, trolls, government mind control programs, it just goes on and on and on, right? But I don't know
that. Well,
is the temperature
about
this one gives me
the
a
reactions
commercial.
that people have had to it. I've seen.
So no more sweating all night.
My hat go.
Singe Man went to college with this guy. Remember that, Singe?
No.
It's his old classmate.
I blocked it out.
They were in the same frat.
I would never be. Dude, I'd like to. Dude. No, see, I was like what they call the dirt bags. I was one of the stoners, the long hairs.
Lambda.
All right, Singe Man. Voice the skull. What do you have?
They call those dirt bags. They're like, hey. ¿Cómo estás haciendo, mi amigo? ¿Cómo? Wait, all of a sudden I'm speaking Spanish?
I said Singe Man.
That's weird.
Voice the skull. What do you have for me?
I know. And all of a sudden,
manténganse alejado de las puertas.
See, I wish I don't speak that much. I know like 3 or 4 phrases, enough to make you think I know Spanish.
Yeah, me too.
But here I have a song in it, but I'll speak it instead of singing it. It says, at the end it goes, I only speak a little bit of Spanish. Muy poquito español. Burrito means burrito. And Las Pianos is the bathroom. And that's all you really need to know. And Las Pianos means the bathroom. And that's all you need to know.
I'm looking, Singe, right? And I just keep finding books.
¿Cómo estás haciendo, mi amigo?
Where is it? Right here? Is this it?
Means how are you doing, my friend?
Here we go. Here's a book.
All the capitals.
Look, silent
Mexico
weapons.
DF, Mexico.
Silent weapons.
Guatemala.
Nice.
Tegucigalpa,
You're not even from California.
Honduras.
You're not even from California.
El Salvador.
Nobody
Brasilia,
reads books
Brazil.
anymore.
Oh, I kind of try to, but you're right. They
Right?
are fading out. Comic books, I think, are more popular.
Santiago, Chile.
Although I do read books. I read comic books.
Marvel,
The art.
the Marvel comic books, they had a lot of fallen angels in them.
And then there's
Superman.
art books.
Superman had a
Books that teach you how to draw. Look. There's great books.
Hey,
books
show
are
us
great.
your
Art
comic book, Singe.
I don't have it in print yet, but it is
Okay.
on PDF. Next month
Gotcha.
it's going to be printed out.
Nice. Well, congrats, bro.
So,
Thank you, dude. It's years of work, and I'm becoming a better artist for it.
all right, so check this out. This was pretty
Look at
cool.
all my books back there.
I saw this today, and I thought it was pretty good, so I was like,
I mean, I'm overwhelmingly stoked. I'm done with my comic book. I'll post it.
Got
you
your
guys wanna see
library?
something? This
back
is
there?
pretty good. It has nothing to do with anything, but it's pretty good.
Yeah. One of these days I'll have stuff behind me. My books.
I'm NASA astronaut Kjell Lindgren.
NASA!
Bob Hines,
Oh,
orbiting
boy.
aboard the International Space Station.
We design the missions, train the crews, and orchestrate the flights from right here in Houston. Houston was the first to receive.
He said from right here in Houston, but they're on the ISS.
From
Watch,
right
he says
here
it-
in Houston.
Watch, he says it again.
Words from the surface of the moon, and the next giant leap will also start right here in Houston.
Orbiting aboard the International Space Station.
Right here in Houston. Right here in Houston.
Today we're going to be talking to you about magic, war, and intelligence.
Deception and warfare goes back to early history, but in the 19th and 20th century, it became more sophisticated as magicians such as George Méliès began to apply the methods from stage magic to the new medium of motion pictures, thereby pioneering special effects. As the movie industry grew and technology improved, these effects became more convincing. By World War II, these deceptions that had been used to entertain audiences were being used on a larger scale
to defeat the enemy.
This intersection between magic, special effects, military, and intelligence is fascinating.
Important thing you need to know is that you don't know shit. What you see, what you hear. Nothing is what it seems.
When you're designing magic for TV, you want everything to be burnable. Burnable means the audience can continue to watch it with unblinking eyes, even rewind the footage, and still not understand how the deception works.
Space is tough, especially whenever you're trying to show video from space.
What's a Kansas City show?
Kansas City Shuffle is when everybody looks right. You go lit.
I love misdirection.
Never heard. It's not something people hear about.
Best type of magic uses combinations of methods layered on top of each other. Makes it much more difficult to deconstruct a trick and figure it out.
He's going to show you the bricks. He'll show you they got straight sides. He'll show you how they got the right shape. He'll show them to you in a very special way, so that they appear to have everything a brick should have. But there's one thing he's not going to show you. When you look at the bricks at the right angle, they're as thin as this playing card. Is an illusion, a magic trick.
There's 5 different types of effects. There's a vanish. A vanish, something disappears.
3, 2, 1. Boosters in ignition. And liftoff of Artemis 1. We rise together back to the moon and beyond.
To the moon. He conjures a cloud of smoke.
And beyond.
A flash. She's gone. But where did she go?
They get out and head down this tube.
Located 12 meters below the launch pad is a place called the Rubber Room.
Via that 200-foot escape tube.
You guys are dummies. It's not even hard.
You are dumb. It's not hard.
He was using technology, basically, to perform a magic trick, which is not uncommon. Technology and magic have gone forward through history together.
There's a production. The production, something appears.
Orion slammed into the Earth's atmosphere at 25,000 miles per hour. The heat shield had to hold up against temperatures of 5,000 degrees, half as hot as the surface of the sun.
If you tell a lie big enough and keep repeating it, people will eventually come to believe it. The lie can be maintained only for such time as the state can shield the people from the political, economic, and or military consequences of the lie. It thus becomes vitally important for the state to use all of its powers to repress dissent, for the truth is the mortal enemy of the lie, and thus by extension, the truth is the greatest enemy of the state.
Transposition. 2 things change places.
Photographing the model against a blue screen. It will later be possible to add different backgrounds and other moving objects to the scene.
Results? Enough to keep us all dreaming.
A transformation. One thing turns into another one.
Back on the ground in the water tank on orbit, essentially the same picture.
And then natural laws defied, and this can be a levitation, something floats.
Holly Lackey said with the hula hoop to run down the length of a body to prove there are no hidden wires or strings attached.
The broad masses of a nation are always more easily corrupted in the deeper strata of their emotional nature than consciously or voluntarily. And thus, in the primitive simplicity of their minds, they're more readily fall victims to the big lie than the small lie. Since they themselves often tell small lies in little matters, but would be ashamed to resort to large-scale falsehoods, it would never come into their heads to fabricate colossal untruths, and they would not believe that others could have the impudence to distort the truth so infamously. Even though the facts, which prove this to be so, may be brought clearly to their minds, they will still doubt and waver and will continue to think that there may be some other explanation.
I'm talking about the universe, black holes, the Big Bang, time travel, God. But what I'm going to do is teach you how to think, train your mind. In the old days, we called it brainwashing, where you repeat something and then it becomes true. That's hijacking this feature of our evolutionary brain. So you try to sift through what is true, and it must be that which was repeated often enough. You are comfortable in your ignorance, and you don't even know your ignorance because you came to it from having learned, but only up to a point. They're not only controlling the information you receive, they're shaping how you receive it, which has an effect on how you then behave. How you create a worldview. You create an understanding of how things are, either because someone convinced you or you convinced yourself. Now there's a gap, or there's some information that conflicts with it.
So you're going to say, if you cherish this worldview, that information that conflicts with it was falsified or that was wrong. They don't know what they're doing. You can maintain your worldview.
We hold on. Like, I spent so many years learning something, and now the world has changed.
The interesting thing about an objective truth is that it's true no matter what. Imagine that.
Closing doors, this is a magic and sleight of hand term. It means canceling out possible methods in the audience's mind. In other words, if I have 3 coins and I want to make these coins disappear, the first thing I might do is show you that they are solid silver coins by showing you both sides. Next, I would probably explain that my sleeves are rolled up. I want to point that out so you actually see that my sleeves are rolled up. I'm going to keep all of the coins in view, in frame, and I'm going to move slowly. And with all of those things in mind, if you watch the 3 coins, your brain actually starts to trick itself into thinking that what you're watching is real magic. Because if enough doors are closed, that is the only answer, which is why I show you the front and back of my hands. Watch that second coin right here. That one is gone. And while you're busy thinking about that second coin, the third one has already left. And that's how you close doors.
It's Kansas City Shuffle. They look right. And you.
Not everybody can be a robot polisher.
That's neat. That's only something you'd see on a cloudy day.
No, I'm still going up. Yeah.
It's slowing down. That's right. There you are. They're good now. Are they falling? They're falling down. Those pieces up. What always happens? Does it always go like that?
Yep.
It looks bad to me. Is that it?
Yep, I think that's it.
Right in the middle. Oh no, it's going down. It's going down.
Peter, understand, is it turning or is it spin?
A rainbow.
Sammy?
Let some dream a little. For so many, that's really what it is all about.
You never drop the con. You never break. Die with the lie.
Keep dreaming.
Get up there.
Done, Chris?
Yeah, that's fine.
For so many, that's really what it is all about.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base.
Oh, brought to you by Base 44.
Sponsored by Base
44.
Right,
Yo,
yeah,
shout out to Daft Punk. That music was by Daft Punk. That was
shout out to yeah, good call. Shout out to Daft Punk.
Energy attacks that are blamed for crippling brain and neurological injuries affecting.
Whoa, what?
Tonight I can share new and exclusive reporting about a cluster of suspected directed energy attacks that are blamed for crippling brain and neurological injuries affecting spies, diplomats, military personnel, and civilians. It's commonly known as Havana syndrome. Through my reporting, I've identified at least 3 incidents beginning in 2020 involving U.S. government personnel in Northern Virginia. In some cases, the individuals were investigating directed energy weapon technology, and at least 1 incident occurred at a U.S. government facility. The CIA and the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, that's the nation's top intelligence official, did not respond to my questions about how the risk to U.S. personnel is being addressed. Joining us now is Dr. James Giordano, Professor Emeritus of Neurology at Georgetown University Medical Center. He has also served as a forensic neuroscientist on Havana syndrome cases. Dr. Giordano, let's begin with an explanation for people so they can understand how these directed energy attacks impact the individuals and their brains.
This dude looks like Singe Man when he did Dr. Kaufman.
Sure, absolutely. Well, if we're looking at directed energy, the issue is that essentially there's two types that have been used. One was a form of sonic energy, and the other appears to be a laser-induced microwave, a very rapidly pulsed microwave. In the former situation with the ultrasound, what's essentially happening is the compression and expansion of the ultrasonic wave causes almost a bubbling effect within fluid media within the brain, within
So
the
it's
head.
like a concussive effect within the brain.
It is. It's almost as if what's happening is that they're getting some form of decompression sickness. The symptoms are very similar. So what's happening is these are causing bubbling and rippling, which is then disrupting not only the balance organs and hearing organs, but may also then transmit into the brain to cause something like a mini stroke.
So let me take that a step further. With the initial assault, is that where the injury and the damage ends, or is it progressive?
It is progressive. As we've mentioned, there are two types, the second type being microwaves, and the microwaves really will disrupt the network effects of the brain. Think, if you will, of putting something like a cell phone very briefly into a microwave for a second. It may seem that it's working the same, but it will never actually be the same. And in fact, its function may decrement with time. This is the same thing we're seeing with these patients. There'll be an initial set of effects that tend to worsen as various aspects of the brain and nervous system.
He's basically saying it turns the brain into like a cell phone if you put it in the microwave.
Notice how he's using hand signs like.
Yeah. Exactly. He's one of them. So what I got this, how secret societies really work.
At level 7 of this video, there is a society that has never confirmed its own name, never published membership list, and has nonetheless produced 3 U.S. presidents, multiple CIA directors, and the founders of some of the most powerful financial institutions in the world.
Multiple CIA directors like that guy.
At the end. First,
multiple
level
CIA.
where most people think secret societies live. 7 levels. Let's get into it. Level 1, the campus society. Every elite university has them. The final clubs at Harvard, the eating clubs at Princeton, the secret societies at Yale. The outer ring is where the mythology begins and where the actual power is the weakest. At this level, the secret is primarily social, a locked door, a ritual, a membership that confers status within the campus hierarchy, and absolutely nothing guaranteed beyond it. These societies produce senators and occasionally presidents, but they produce far more alumni who spent 4 years feeling special and then became comfortable middle managers who still mention the society at
Shout
dinner
out to
parties
Pickle
30
and
years
Mushroom.
later. But level 1 societies
Yeah,
are
Pickle and
visible.
Mushroom is a trooper.
They have buildings. Their members are sometimes named.
Yes, Pickle and Mushroom
From
helps
here, the
alleviate
societies become
much
progressively
stress.
harder to find, even
Yeah,
though their
Pickle and Mushroom in the
influence
chat.
becomes progressively more real.
I know.
Don't give them
The
a
Professional
wrench, though.
Brotherhood, $500 to $5,000 per year. Rotary International, the Freemasons, the Knights of Columbus. The societies at level 2 are not
I
secret
love
in
them.
any meaningful sense. They have websites, they hold
Singeman's
public
part of
events,
all
they
those.
list their members.
Singeman's part of the Knights of Columbus. I told him
We
not
helped-
to join. I told him not to join. He does the cookouts.
And we have these special like license plate film we put over our license plates that flock cameras do not detect.
Oh, really?
It's
You
like
got a video of it?
It's like a clear film. No,
Oh.
we do it. Only us in the guild do that.
They got
What, the Knights of Columbus?
The guild.
He won't say
The
it.
guild.
He won't say it. He knows it's the Knights of Columbus.
But they operate on a logic that the outside world consistently underestimates. The Professional Brotherhood is the first level where the society creates genuine economic value for its members, not through secrecy, but through trust architecture. When 2 Freemasons meet as strangers in a business context, there is a presumption of shared values, verified conduct, and mutual accountability that does not exist between 2 random professionals. That presumption has commercial value. It reduces transaction
Right, hold
costs.
on, let me see.
It substitutes for due diligence. Freemasonry at its peak in the 19th century was not a secret cabal controlling world events. It was a professional credentialing system for men who could not otherwise establish their trustworthiness quickly in an era before credit scores, professional licenses, and background checks. The handshake was not a password into a conspiracy. It was a shortcut through a trust problem that took months to solve any other
That's
way.
weird.
Level 3, the
It looks
ritual
like you have a
brotherhood.
wrench.
At
Yeah,
level
now they
3,
do.
the ritual becomes the point.
But how did that happen?
And the
3.
ritual is stranger than most people realize.
I didn't do that.
Skull and
That's
Bones
weird.
at Yale was founded in 1832. It selects
Skull and
15
Crossbones.
juniors per year. For almost its entire history until 1971, it published an annual membership roster, a document that is now held in Yale's library and which anyone can access. Until
All right. Moving on.
Uh-oh.
Become far more disrupted, deteriorated over time.
I want to talk to you about some new reporting. I've been able to identify at least 3 incidents in the Northern Virginia area in the last 5 years. I think there are in fact more, where the individuals report an initial attack with a directed energy weapon, and then there's a pause, and then there's sort of a staccato of attacks, sort of a
siren.
attacks that follow. What does that tell you about the nature of these weapons and the damage that's being done?
Well, this seems to be more of the microwave type or something along the electromagnetic. The first attack is called a priming attack. It may
You notice he hasn't mentioned anything about directed energy weapons causing fires.
Right. Now, I have stuff on that. If you
All right, bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it
I
up.
think the link is in there. I'll post it
All right.
one more
All
time.
right, I'll go in there. I'll get it. I'll get it.
It's at the very top. Let's
And
see.
things that are blue are immune to it, apparently.
I put do. Apparently, and I've heard also that is untrue. With if they change.
And what you're seeing here is a mirage.
We detect no curvature at all, except the thick chick I just saw at the mall. Back in high school, I sold drugs in the hall. Now I slang knowledge, so listen up, y'all. When it rings in the salt plastic creates a reflection, a perfect mirror with optical detection. Natural ladies giving me an erection. I ain't worried about your man, cause I don't mind flexing. We got laser tests, just after taboo conspiracy. Nations of the realm, they committing heresy. But the time has come now to open minds. Planting seeds of change when I spit these rhymes. Let's go.
I'm tying up the loosening ends. Ray, you said you were retired and you're already producing again. This is why I always lose and I win, and I start where I choose to begin. As the mark, as the stomach, amigo. I hit you with a blunt or two, get you where you wanna go. Wanna call up cool break to fake the moon landing? It's gonna take planning, technology advancing, on and off like a light switch. Money's tighter than a vice grip, I'm flyer than a light ship. Man, chicken stinks. I'll come at you with everything under the kitchen sink. I like tobacco products, I scrap and rap a lotta. Fresh to death, nevertheless my lungs are black like Aunt your mama. Hand me marijuana, wearing pant pajamas. Earth is flat, as matter of fact, debate me if you wanna.
That stuff is flat.
Run the dance hall. We no see the curve at all. That's why the Rasta man, yeah, I run the dance hall from coast to coast. You know it's the most, rocking it down like I'm cooking the French toast. When I was a kid, I used to shop at Toys R Us, but now I'm on this track with Boston Ray and Ra Russ, spreading the truth from coast to coast, just like the Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. I got no time for you to master your debate. I just know that there ain't no curve except for the one that's on my plate. No curve can be detected from up in a plane, and you know it's insane when you wanna come and test me. Well, I know it's true. Rasta man, entree come for you. The chainsaw, run! I get it done. Burn Babylon, cause I'm #1. So here we go. Gonna bust up my flow. Rasta man, yeah, we run the stage show. Cause when I was a kid, I used to shop Toys R Us. Then later on, I bought the Domo bus, a Volkswagen 1970, true. Yeah, West Philly, and we rocked it for crew. Went from coast to coast, but I sold that too, cause I needed the money. What you wanna do? But it's funny how the things change. And how your mind derange and everything full circle. We keeping it real. Now I rock it out with my bat Lucille, and you can't stop me no matter how you try. Cause every day I be celebrating 4th of July. Never gonna die.
Nice. So here we go, Singe. I've seen this before. What happened? It was working.
The recent fires in California, Australia, and now Hawaii are unlike anything we've ever seen before. They are being called forest fires and wildfires, but they are clearly something very different. These fires are burning homes into a white powdery ash footprint, while often leaving the surrounding green trees and shrubs practically untouched. In extreme cases, forest fires can reach temperatures up to 1,500 degrees Fahrenheit. And the melting point of aluminum is 1,220 degrees Fahrenheit. So it is possible for an extreme forest fire to melt aluminum. But there are cars with puddles of melted aluminum that were clearly not in the wildfire area. And melted glass, which has a melting point around 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit. These are unexplained anomalies. In the California fires of 2018, cars were randomly bursting into flames on the freeway with no surrounding fires. We've seen these same anomalies in New York City on September 11th, 2001. Cars completely burned out with no explanation. In Maui, these unnatural fires spared the homes of the rich while burning the native homes of the working class. With precision, these fires destroyed the most envied, high-valued areas of Maui. For decades, directed energy weapons have been classified, but they have been on the public record for several years now. Directed energy weapons, known as DEWs, have the ability to burn homes with this sort of precision. But in order to be this precise, the area would have to be mapped out. In January of this year, green lasers were seen over Hawaii, which could best be described as a geospatial array for mapping terrain. We have seen that among the ashy ruins, there are blue-colored objects that have somehow survived the devastation. Blue cars, blue umbrellas, a blue boat, blue planters. Videos online are going viral that show how lasers can easily burn through certain colored objects, but objects that are colored blue remain unharmed.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Directed energy weapons include lasers, millimeter wave, and microwave. They are all based on light frequencies, and different wavelengths of light affect colors differently. For example, in laser tattoo removal, different wavelengths are used for removing different colors. And this is because color is a quality of light. Each color has its own frequency. Interestingly enough, the frequency of the color blue is 6.66. Reporting for InfoWars, this is Greg Reese.
InfoWars. Came on
InfoWars.
So.com.
So isn't InfoWars, isn't that, what's his face?
They're evil.
Alex
Not
Jones
trustworthy
originally.
anyway.
So we're getting our, Nancy, we're getting our information from Alex Jones now? Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, I know. I didn't even realize that.
Originally,
But see, all that information was that's what once in a while they.
Does he still own it?
I don't know, but a clock is right
That's
twice a
the
day. I mean, a broken clock is right twice a day. So anyway, there it
Don't lose your wallet, you lose your army if you truth behind me. If I'm your daddy, who's your mommy? She all wrapped up like Tutankhamun. Rip my style off like some dead skin. You can say hello to my little friend and get my balls off your damn chin. I hope that you can swim. Your mom did it. It looks like a bomb hit it. I'm gon' get it. Man, a 6-piece ain't enough for me to feed my family, and it's a tragedy. It's a coward, he's a lion. No denying he's always lying. High flying, brains frying. Where have I been? Ray, no one to stop you. You'll go to the top soon. Like a pitbull, I will pop you. But get off my block soon, or I will drop you. Don't end up in the hospital. Ha! You just a small fry in the grand scheme of things. I live in a trailer that the damn FEMA brings. The weather getting real nice outside. I hope I get to see the spring. Remember that time I was as high as the sky is, the sun in my eyelids, and I sideswipe your pilot? Turn on the news and get mind wiped with violence and blinded by science. I prefer blindness and silence. It's more normal than what I'd normally get. Sooner or later you're gonna regret. My nickname was D's, not sacks. I always leave my house and never go back. I'm driving slow in the fast lane, it's fascinating. Mom loves the fashion and the passion in my accent.
If you're from the streets, you're gonna feel it. The truth, you're gonna hear it. True kings, we never fear it. We know we got the spirit. So come on, move along. Everybody grab a bomb. Blaze a rip to the song. Don't get me wrong. If you're from the streets, you're gonna feel it. The truth, you're gonna hear it. True kings, we never fear it. You know we got the spirit. So come on, move along. Everybody grab a bomb. Blaze a rip to the song. Don't get me wrong.
We all good except for one guy. He's a fun guy. He ain't gon' die. His day ain't gon' lie. I ain't gon' lie. My dog ain't gon' bite. Boston Ray, the world's greatest rapper. You're welcome. Now aren't you glad that you helped him? Thanks for being so helpful. Ray, you said a mouthful. You can't slow me down. You don't know me now. You gonna show me how? All the thoughts in my brain are brilliant. They say Ray, you're one in a million. Take a hit, take a slice. If one don't suffice, you can hit my blizz twice. Don't need to sacrifice. It's a fact of life, you lack and fight. From Boston to Amsterdam, you all know me and I am the man. I'm louder than an ambulance or an avalanche. I got a master plan, my shit sounds more liver than live, and I'm surprised I'm alive. I drive much better when I'm high when I drive. We getting right now, you suck, so you can put the mic down. There's a time and a place, and yours is not right now. From Boston to the south, back to the south of Boston, the south shore of Boston and South Boston too. I ain't gonna talk about how Rasta Bear just walks about. He's on his walking route with a cotton mouth. 4 a.m. he's at the Waffle House. They say, Ray, you better watch your mouth. If I could, I would, I should just super glue it. See, I knew what to do, but I never had the glue to do it. Back in high school, Mr. Super was a super student. Never wanted to leave his mom, and the super knew it. I'm high as fuck, driving by in the Cybertruck. Why's your girl on my phone saying I'm the one? I told your mommy that I was just having fun. My lighter ran out, hand me the matchstick or a lit candle wick. Y'all ain't got the bandwidth to handle this. I'll take your plan and dismantle it. Hey little mommy, king on my own, but I sound much better with my kingdom behind me. Whenever I'm lost, you know where to find me. Couldn't buy me an ID. You trying to see me on the CD?
Hey, what were you gonna say, Cinch Man? What were you gonna say before the song, Cinch Man? I cut you off. What were you gonna say before I cut you off?
Me?
Yeah.
I just remember. I don't know. I started playing music.
All right. So on a lighter note.
Oh, I got you the wrench, Rocky.
Nice. Oh, that was your channel.
Yeah, yeah.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah. I didn't know what it was.
All right, so I saw this, right?
Welcome back to NBC Bay Area News Tonight. There's a mystery unfolding in San Francisco, and it's all about art. A couple found a sculpture in their backyard, and they think there's a good possibility it was done by a well-known Art Deco artist. Greg Gatwood was digging in his backyard in Russian Hill back in May, doing some landscaping when he found this sculpture. He showed it to his partner, artist Judy Gittleson. After studying the piece, she became convinced it could have been done by Ralph Stackpole. So who's Ralph Stackpole? It's a well-known muralist.
Hold on. They found like an Egyptian sculpture. What do you make of this, Singe? Do you think it was this guy that they're saying it was?
Well, it's obvious a Stackpole piece that, it's obvious a Stackpole.
Yeah?
It's an obvious Stackpole. I mean, don't they match the Stackpoles that you have on your display?
Whose works include this statue in front of San Francisco's old stock exchange. He also did some of the murals inside the Coit Tower. Stackpole taught at what now known as the San Francisco Art Institute, which is right near where Gatwood found the buried.
You really think it's me?
Joining us
now. You really think it's me?
And Judy Gittleson. Me on the program. You're both smiling, Greg. Why is there a sculpture buried in your backyard? Was it thrown away?
And then it makes me wonder how many times they've done this in the past.
Look at that lady.
Look at the lady. She's obviously an actor.
Smile.
An actress, right? Like, come on, like people wake the fuck up. So like, did they really find the sculpture in the yard? Are they making the whole story up, or did they really find an Egyptian artifact like in the ground or something from a different civilization
there?
Well, it's because San Francisco is one of the old world cities.
It is. We've covered it. Yeah. San Francisco Sioux.
It's exciting.
Yep.
It's probably the
San Francisco Giants
dug up in a yard, and I've dug up a lot of things over the years. And
look at them.
We're across the street from the old.
I totally don't believe these people at all. I don't believe that. Look at that goofy look on her.
She
face.
looks stoned.
I don't even think that's the guy in the picture. That's a different guy in the picture.
That looks like the guy in the picture.
And I think that there's a connection between this statue and the art school across the street. And Robert Stackpole did teach there for years, so
it looks like Aunt Jemima.
Or one of his students may have touched this thing at one point.
And I don't even know if that thing's really old either. Like, what if it's just
Aunt Jemima
art project at like a college?
It was displayed in the yard,
and it was made out of like stucco.
Kind of fell into disuse and became
maybe
the statue.
You could turn sand around.
A wooden pedestal. And I don't know. I mean,
it's a sand sculpture. You can turn sand to rock.
Are dug up because
sodium something.
Yeah, right. It could be just some bullshit. It might not even be it looks kind of light to me. It doesn't look really old, but it could be, right?
They were once, prized and displayed, and then things happen.
Dave the Dave.
Now detectives. Judy, why do you think the sculpture was done by Ralph Stackpole? What tipped you off on this?
Oh yeah, watch this.
Immediately come to mind.
Good question.
Well, he immediately came.
Why do you think it was Stackpole?
Came to mind, and I don't think that he did it, but it's in the school of his style, which was the Pan Pacific 19.
It's in the school of his style, so they just automatically assume that it was him.
1939.
It's the school of rock.
Exposition on Treasure Island, and
I know a lot about rocks.
I know. Is she like a Ralph Sackpole fucking expert or something? She studied this guy.
Stackpole was teaching at the Art Institute for 20 years, and his disciples, his students, created this similar look of the.
She heard about it once.
Now they're taking it biblical. Now they like disciples.
Nose
I think she probably heard about it once and then read a
Stackpole
book.
was the guy who brought in Diego Rivera. And Rivera brought this kind of ideation of the faces, and you can see it there, the broad nose.
These were not made.
The stylisticness. And so there were a host of art.
Go ahead.
Seems to me like she read a book.
Yeah.
And then she's talking about what she read.
Look at that guy didn't build that shit in the 1920s. That's bullshit.
You didn't build this, Obama said.
They founded it. God dang.
That created for the Pan Pacific, and many of them live near us. Adeline Kent lived near us, up the street from us. And then the quality of this, it's carved limestone, and the quality of
limestone,
the execution,
that's
and
the
the
easiest
skill
to
level
turn
is
into
quite
rock.
remarkable. So a sculptor, I did a lot of research, and a local sculptor said this is not a fly-by-night person digging at limestone. This is someone very sophisticated. So it was made well.
It's fascinating to talk with you both. Final question, Greg. Who have you talked to about this? Is there a committee or a university that can kind of verify what you found and discovered?
Nope, they didn't know.
Well, we haven't really. We've been asking everyone we know, and Judy knows a lot of artists in this town. She went to school across the street, and she has a long career as a painter, and many of her friends are artists. And we don't know. We've asked librarians and archivists and artists and everyone we could think of, and no one really has an idea, you know.
We love the story. Judy, you keep anything else buried back there?
We don't know, but we have shifts open for digging if anyone's got a shovel in mind.
If anyone's got a shovel.
Like they would really let you go and dig in their friggin' backyard. Like, come on, dude. No one's going.
It does kind of look like.
Yeah.
I'll bring the pickaxe.
I saw this one.
Nothing like that.
Just announced Florida will be actively testing air taxis throughout Central Florida by the end of this year. And the hub where we'll all be based is just off I-4 in Polk County. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Annie Kroll joins us live now from the SunTrax testing grounds. That's in Auburndale. Annie, this could change the future of transportation.
Very much so, Dave. And Governor Ron DeSantis saying just today that the goal of SunTrax in general is to try and have more innovation right here in the heart of Florida that, of course, gets expanded into the rest of the country, not to mention the rest of the world. Now, all of that is courtesy to the 2 vertiports that you see right here in Auburndale, not to mention the 20,000 square foot hangars that are also here, bringing in so much innovation from across the world. And of course, all of this comes with high-tech charging pads that are going to create even more power, not to mention versatility in the air and on the ground.
Vertiports, not runways. 2 of them at SunTrax in Auburndale, being part of the nation's first advanced air mobility test track. Governor Ron DeSantis spending part of his visit to highlight the famous Back to the Future movie quote.
Michael J. Fox played Marty McFly. He's like, Doc, you're not going to have enough roadway to get to 88 miles an hour. And Doc Brown said, roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
The SunTrax air test sites include flexible areas where engineers can observe aircraft movement, plus an on-site AAM headquarters with a passenger lounge that simulates passenger operations. And don't forget about the autonomous vehicles like Waymo in the Tampa Bay area, potentially taking kids to school in the future.
Reality is like, you know, is the Waymo going to be safer or you can have a teenage driver driving. Which one's safer? And this could potentially be way safer.
The 775-acre facility contains both SunTrack's ground and the expanding SunTrack's air facility. DeSantis says Florida has become a national leader in innovative technology when it comes to testing and reinforcing Florida's Department of Transportation's commitment to delivering future transportation solutions, attracting global companies like UK-based Skyfly that just signed a lease in Auburndale this week, with aircraft like this two-seater set to hit the market at $400,000.
We'll be looking to bring it down to Florida in the winter.
I want one for 400,000.
And the temperature's a little bit nice. And then, through next year, we'll be getting it certified and then building the first aircraft, which we're looking to also set up to do in the US.
Why can't we have like personal ones of these? Why does it have to be a taxi? Like, it'd be great to have one that you can just fly wherever you want.
You can build your own, man.
So the governor and Scott.
Do they really work? You know what I mean? Like, is it just a piece of shit?
You can get those amphibious
some.
ones, those boat ones, those boat planes, land on the river. You don't want to land on the ocean unless you got a big boat plane. But those little two-seaters,
yeah,
take off from the river, go to a lake somewhere.
Exactly.
Nice.
So
That's the kind they make in Idaho. They got a place that make those.
I seen Jeff Snyder upload this earlier today, actually. 18 lasers.
Oh man, he's been pumping it out. See, like the world's burning down. I'm like, okay, cool. I've been waiting for this.
Oh shit! But I sprinklered it.
Kidding.
I live
and
9 miles from
it
Spokane,
didn't burn very much. And what I think is the most amazing part of this is my cedar deck. I have a sprinkler set to go off on the deck for a half an hour every 4 hours, which you may remember I had been running a sprinkler on for some time. As a matter of fact, I started running a sprinkler on this about the time that fire way down south of us started dropping ash on us. So there was probably most of a week of watering, occasional watering on this deck. Check this out. That fire came roaring up below the hill.
Now, what I want you to notice is that 6 out of 7 of these burn spots are literally in the crack between two boards where they butt up against each other, which is the same exact burn pattern as I noticed on my first plasma fire that I ever documented, except the other example I have of this is far more pronounced and exaggerated, so much so that it leaves these inch-wide burn marks that look like laser beams went through the bridge, which is what I thought for the first little while, until I realized all of these burn marks land right on the crack between two boards where they butt up against each other. Take another look at this, and then we'll look at the other example that I acquired 7-8 years ago.
Is that over?
Watering, occasional watering on this deck. Check this out.
They had a burn on the
right
crack.
on the crack between two boards where they come together. The most of the burning is inside of that crack.
Ooh. Burning inside the crack.
He actually showed 2 right there. I'll just let it play through and show you a couple times. That one.
Okay. And then we got, this was a good find by Synthman.
So there's a Simpsons episode that predicts that, but we can't really show the Simpsons one, but we've all seen it.
Why not?
Cover your cracks.
Predictive programming.
Oh,
Here we go, Night Court.
Oh yeah.
Protect
I
your
used to
crack.
love Judge Judy and Night Court.
I
Look at that hair.
just want to tell you that
Yeah, shout out to the hair.
I found the Epstein file.
Good. That guy's head.
I ask you about the Epstein file. Were you
And
really? Isn't that funny? We're both going to say the same thing. That's funny.
Holy shit.
There's a couple
See you
more.
tomorrow.
First this evening, Governor Ron DeSantis just announced Florida will be
1987, bro.
There's a couple more. There's a what's that NCI detective show? NCIS.
I saw this one. Look at this.
There's one where they have the folder in the background.
Parents upset over new Nintendo console 1991.
The game industry is hotter than ever this season, and one good reason Nintendo has introduced some hot new toys. But have things gone a bit too far? This evening, Ken Shockley wraps up a special report on Video Mania.
Does this really have to cost this much? Where should the anger be directed? Not at the parents, but at the manufacturer.
Shout out to the hair.
Therapy sessions for families whom you could call Nintendent.
First of all, the peer pressure starts. I feel maybe exploited.
Colleges' offices might get more crowded this holiday season.
Nice.
Just in time for Christmas, the Japanese toy maker Nintendo has come out with a new set of electronic video games. At $200, a Super Nintendo setup costs twice as much as the old system, and you can't mix and match. For the money, the company promises better pictures, sound, and adventures.
$200.
Some of the new games look like updated takes on fairly well-known formats. In the racing game of F-Zero, you're in a futuristic race car. I guess I should watch while I'm driving instead of talking. The 3D effect, as you can see, is pretty good by video game
I had
standards.
one on for $350.
A nice clear stretch, even if I am in reverse. Let's see if we can't turn the car around right about now. If you're a real good player, meaning you've got the skill of a 9 or 10-year-old, you can even try to jump your car. But look out, if you miss, the game lets you know your status. Some parents are refusing to be taken in.
I'm going to say no, and I'm going to explain to him how people market things to make you spend more money.
Nintendo controls 80% of the video market, though some game players prefer the pictures of its competitor Sega. But no matter how you play the game or which game you play, things definitely have come a long way since Pac-Man.
I was playing Pac-Man the other night. Okay. So.
In August 9.
I used to play pinball machines.
Oh, I was playing pinball the other night too. I was in an arcade.
Pinball wizard in the 60s.
I like pinball. Yeah,
Me too.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm good at it.
They got a bar in Spokane that has pinballs in it, pinball machines in it.
Nice.
You know, I live 90 miles from Spokane. We got rain yet last night. They burned us out, trying to kill us.
This was pretty good too.
You know what happened? That 65, they're making homeless, and then they're making it illegal to be homeless. Simultaneously, they're building concentration camps.
Yeah.
Shh, don't tell anybody.
Ready to check this out.
That's how they do
Born to be wild, raised in captivity. Taught fake things about our world, fake things about history. It starts inside the cradle, it's the only thing we've ever known. Now our minds all twisted, far away from home. Only a fool would let his enemy teach his children. We forgive our parents, didn't recognize the villain. Indoctrination masquerading as education for the goyim. So we don't know where we are, where we're from, or where we're going. Way easier to fool a man than convince him he's been fooled. His mind can be manipulated, his logic can be overruled after getting while he's young. From the very beginning, can make us believe anything they want if they can make us believe we're spinning. What gets us into trouble ain't the things that we don't know. It's the things we think we know for sure that just ain't so. The free range human lives his life thinking free range thoughts. Think we freed our minds, they're just inside another box. Boxes inside the boxes, out of the pan into the fire. Haters hate, liars lie, conspiracies conspire. If you're not prepared to lead, you best prepare to follow. Admission is the first step, but pride is hard to swallow. Way easier to fool a man then convince him he's been fooled. Defense mechanisms can be triggered, logic can be overruled. Pay no attention to the men behind the curtain grinning. Can make us believe anything they want if they can make us believe we're spinning. Fake news, fake food, fake weather, fake science. Fake people, fake smiles, fake weapons, real violence. Fake money, fake friends, fake enemies, fake history. The most hopelessly enslaved are the ones that think they're free. JK, my bad, please don't mind me. Truth is whatever you want it to be. Promise I see exactly what you see. Reality can be whatever we want it to be. Yeah. It's just that my mind feels gone online too long. Always think I'm right, never think I'm wrong. Guess I must have went along just to get along. Fell for way too many conspiracy theories. Became problematic, got paranoid, started acting erratic, acting over dramatic, feeling more autocratic. Dangerous mind, dangerously acrobatic, unhinged and spitting fully automatic. Racist, misogynistic, bit autistic, anti-Semitic, homophobic, narcissistic, domestically terroristic. Not the kind you're thinking, oh my crimes were stochastic. Tearing minds that couldn't be stretched because they're inelastic. Anything against consensus considered fantastic. Couldn't tell if they were real people or made of plastic. Enemy of the state, armed and dangerous. Needed to be silenced. Notorious heretic of the science. Didn't speak English, only spoke violence. Worms in my brain couldn't discern fiction from reality. Easy to fool a man, then convince him he's been fooled. His mind can be manipulated, his logic can be overruled. Up to get him while he's young. From the very beginning, can make us believe anything they want. If they can make us believe we're spinning. Fake news, fake food, fake weather, fake science. Fake people, fake smiles, fake weapons, real violence. Fake money, fake elections, fake history. The most hopelessly enslaved are the ones that think they're free. 2 plus 2 is 5 now. I honestly believe it. Just tell me what I'm looking at and I'll sincerely see it. Now war means peace and cowardice is bravery. Ignorance is our strength. Freedom is slavery. Whether fake science, fake people, fake smiles, fake weapons, real violence. Fake money, fake wars, fake tragedies, fake history. The most hopelessly enslaved are the ones that think they're free.
Love it. That was great. This dude, Robot Polisher, is making the code awaits your command. Making some good stuff.
That was.
Is this it? No.
Everything's so fucking fake.
Here we go.
Many people claim, and many others question,
Fake.
the existence of ESP.
News.
CIA Director Stansfield Turner had disclosed the CIA chief said that the agency found a man who could see what was
I think you muted, Singe. I saw your mouth moving, but we couldn't hear you.
going on anywhere in the world through his psychic powers.
An individual can sit down and describe a scene 10,000 miles away. What does that really mean?
We provided information to the military, the CIA, the DIA, and other 3-letter organizations. 3 letters that we've never heard of.
We had a success.
Hey, what up, David?
Found that airplane. Surely, that's not going to end there.
What more could this be used for? Could one get inside of someone else's head?
The Russians were doing psychic spying, but they were also doing a program called Dalnig Hypnos, and that is hypnosis at a distance.
Can they handle this topic, without becoming overly emotional one way or another?
I thought, the Army doesn't use psychics. Come on, that's crazy.
If a person's belief system does not believe in remote viewing,
nothing you do is going to change their mind.
At that time, it was politically profitable to somebody to not find him.
People with precognitive abilities have been around for centuries.
I have a lot of information in my head that is going to die with me. Yeah.
And happily say I'm the one that created the word Stargate.
There were several reasons why the program closed down.
And what about today? Are there any operational groups right now ongoing somewhere within the government?
Is it possible that after Stargate was shut down, a new program opened, way more sophisticated and invasive?
If such a program were to exist, I think it would be so compartmentalized and so buried so deep.
But nobody really ever talks about that unit. And I won't either. You can get to a person at the subconscious level and persuade them to do things. I had one of the highest security clearances in the government. From what I was told, there are only 17 people who ever had that high security clearance.
Is it possible to psychically assassinate someone?
I won't really go into that.
All right.
Is that where we get the term mind blown?
I don't even think that was the one I was looking for. But anyways,
yeah, this is old shit.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. What up, Sue? What up, Blue Pac-Man? I think I'm gonna just end it. I'm gonna go to.
What? Don't end it, man. Oh no, shit.
I mean, I got things I gotta do tomorrow. I can't stay up all night.
Oh, you're in Florida?
Final thoughts.
You still in Florida?
Yeah, I'm still in Florida. Yes. For now.
A lot of shit's going on, man. Can't keep up with all of it.
I know. What's up, Singe Man? I was moving in for final thoughts. I can't hear you.
Shout out to Sue Finelli.
I keep on looking up stuff, but they're like really long videos.
I know. It's
hard to load.
It's tough tonight, but I'm ready. I'm ready to end it anyways.
Okay.
So, what's your final thoughts to sum it up in a nutshell? Did we get anywhere?
Well, I remember I was there, not there, but after the Santa Rosa one, I saw it, and it was like crazy. See, it was a neighborhood.
Yeah,
it's a neighborhood in the middle of other neighborhoods.
You're talking about
one
the fire.
neighborhood.
You're talking about the fires, right?
Yeah, in Santa Rosa, one neighborhood. Yeah. I used to go to my friend's house there. Actually, I worked with them. So it's just like, I don't know, 4 or 5 block area. Perfectly carved out with fire. Crazy. And left like white ashes everywhere. And there's trees still standing. And it's crazy. And then a year later, it happened in Paradise. And then another year later, it happened in Willis, the year where I'm living. But it didn't melt things like that. It was like, I have footage of it too. Film and movie, whatever you want to call footage. It's such a weird term. So I got a video of it, and it was like noontime, middle of the summer, blacker than any night time you've ever seen because there was no lights anywhere for a whole day. It was pure black. It was crazy. Even the firemen didn't understand why it was so bad. And so then the next year, Paradise. It happened in Paradise. And then 2 years later, it happened in Lahaina, Hawaii or Maui. And then there's other places around the world that's happened too, just not as advertised.
Did you know
it's
that?
Pretty crazy, dude.
Nice.
That's my final thoughts. I don't know.
All right. Yeah.
What were you gonna say? You know what?
What were you gonna say, Rob?
Did you know that the Spokane fires were exactly 137 years from the original Spokane burning down in 1889? It burned down in 1889 on August 2nd, the same day.
Oh, the same day. How many years later? Okay, that's a big difference.
And 137 years later.
What a coincidence.
There's this guy, he does his Zachary does numbers or something. Zachary numbers or something.
I've heard of
And
him.
he decoded the Jesuits. Gonzaga's in Spokane. It's a beautiful. There's a beautiful Masonic. It's called the Masonic Temple or something in Spokane. It's like old Roman. And then the bridge, Monroe Bridge. That bridge looks like it was made like, it's still holding up from way back. And I don't think they made it. I think they found it. There's the water that goes, Spokane River goes through there. And there used to be a train station along the thing. They got rid of that. And man, this place used to be beautiful, I bet.
My town actually has a sign that says it's a Mason City. I'll show you. Next show, I'll put up that video.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have to do some editing on it. But yeah, I saw it. I was like, what? It's in the bushes kind of off to the side.
They still have the remains of the Spokane World Fair of 1979 in Spokane. But it's just kind of nothing like the bridge that goes right through Riverside Park. It's a beautiful town. There's some homeless people. It's right next to Idaho's Coeur d'Alene, so I'm more like identify as an Idahoan. Idaho.
It's like every town as you enter into, almost everyone has that Masonic Lodge sign.
Yeah, I live in a Masonic secret town. It's called Ione, Washington. It has an orange bridge. There used to be a club here. The Rebecca's had a building in town.
I've seen a few of those around me.
The Rebecca's?
The women rule over the men, just like the Bible says in the end. The women are ruling over the men. Like I think the president's a woman, so he's like ruling over the men. They're all some kind of.
Secretary Hegseth just got a live demonstration of directed
Although
energy.
the president doesn't do anything.
The Pentagon intends to buy
We know
tens to hundreds of these in the coming years. It's the first known viewing of a directed energy weapon demonstration by a sitting war secretary.
Look at that.
So what are they? Directed energy weapons fire concentrated energy at the speed of light. And for years, intelligence officials working abroad have reported brain injuries known as Havana syndrome. The condition could be linked to directed energy weapons. And earlier this week, we spoke to Emmy Award-winning investigative journalist Catherine Herridge, and she says the domestic threat is very real. Take a look.
But I think this idea that there aren't domestic attacks and that they haven't targeted civilians is just not correct. It's not borne out by the evidence. And again, the trend that I'm seeing is that the cadence of attacks inside the United States, I think, has escalated. My information is only anecdotal, but I do believe that the 4 years under the Biden administration where we said there's nothing to see here, there's no novel weapon, there's no foreign adversary, I think this was a tremendous disservice and emboldened those who are behind it.
Joining us now, former Top Gun Navy fighter pilot Matthew Wiz Buckley and South Pole whistleblower Eric J. Hecker. Great to see you both. So, Eric, Catherine told us also that she has heard potentially there are these attacks that have happened outside the executive office building in Washington, D.C., which is right next to the White House. So for many people who don't understand what these weapons do and they're freaked out by them, how do they work?
I know, right?
You say it's an extension of Tesla technology, the ability to move energy from point A to point B without the
Of course, they got this guy on there explaining it all, right? Like breaking
conventional means of warheads and things like that. A standard weapon delivers an explosion, but through a conventional means. It's a payload. So instead of having the conventional method of delivery, directed energy weapons just deliver that explosive force sometimes from point A to point B wirelessly. That's one method. Directed energy weapons is a very large umbrella term. So make no mistake, it's a varied arsenal.
And you can't see it. So it feels like it's almost impossible to defend against it.
He seems like he's happy about it being a large umbrella term. He's like, well, it's so cool. It's like the greatest thing.
We'll get to that in a second. So, Wiz, Secretary Hegseth shared that the first milestone test of the Golden Dome for America was a success, and that directed energy was harnessed to eliminate incoming threats. So, obviously, the Pentagon is wanting to buy these.
His girlfriend's
use them
AI
against our adversaries. What do you think of the investment in these types of weapons?
It's definitely needed. Obviously, knocking down $2,000 drones with $1 million, $2 million SM2, SM6 missiles or Patriot missiles, just, your enemy can bankrupt you. So we have to deploy these lasers. They're on board Navy ships. They're on ground-based units now. So the economics are starting to level the battlefield here. These direct energy weapons are high speed. They've been in a wide variety. You alluded to these have been used for a while, and they can be debilitating. I think the president kind of let it slip that we used some of the stuff during absolute resolve when we went in there to get Maduro. So
yeah, let it slip because he was told to let it
warfare, but it's definitely leveling the playing field.
Leveling the playing field.
Yeah, he let it slip actually during our interview with him at the
2
White
weeks
House.
to level the
We
curve.
asked about that, and then he went on to call it discombobulator. But Eric, we don't want the discombobulator to be used domestically against Americans. How
since
easy
you don't
is
want
it
it, then
for
that's
someone who wants to do harm, whether it's someone from Russia or someone else, to use this kind of technology against Americans here at home?
Oh, it's okay. The people voted against
easy. This is what I
I knew it. I knew he was going to say that. I knew he was going to say that. It was like he loves it. He just loves the fact that Russia can press a button and zap us.
the things
But
that
we
I
don't have to
discussed
worry
when I
about
went
it,
to
though,
Washington
because-
D.C. in June of 23 to testify.
why?
I like
It's
my
fake.
laser.
It's fake. It's fake.
No, because the people voted against it.
Oh, thank God! Thank God for that. All right, I want to get out of here. What do you guys want to do?
Oh, final thoughts.
Final thoughts.
Final thoughts.
All right. I just wanted to say, they have the brown note. That's a frequency that'll make you take a dump. That's my final thought.
My final thought is, I heard these. If you point it to the camera, it might take it out or something. I did it once. I had a computer and I pointed it straight at my camera and it fucked it up. So it might be true.
Yeah,
that's why
It needs
I
to
never
make it harder
pointed.
on it.
That's why I never.
It totally will
pointed.
make it harder. Good call.
All right, we're out of here. Thank you, everybody, for showing up.
1, 2, 3, hit me. Introducing the stars of our show, True King. Earth is round, Earth ain't no road, no. Earth is round, Earth ain't no road, no. Earth is round. Earth ain't no road, no. Earth is flat. I guess that's their mission, the true definition of juxtaposition, disinformation, and paid opposition. So you'll never notice the curve that is missing. Earth ain't no road, no.
Yo, the earth is flat, and that's a provable fact. I'm trying to make my rap sound like every Mac. Earth ain't no road, and that's for sure. But look at these NASA fellows, they just sit down, bro. Yeah, I smoke more strains than true weed. Just ask my homeboy Steve, cause Old Town Florida's the home of the Kush, bitch. And this you best believe.
Earth is flat. Earth ain't no road, no. Earth is flat. Earth ain't no road, no. Earth is flat. Earth ain't no road, no. Earth is flat. I guess that's their mission, the true definition of juxtaposition, disinformation, and paid opposition. So you'll never notice the curve that is missing. Earth earth is flat, it's a fact. All our math is exact. You can add and subtract. The globies are whack, we're observing that. There is no curve from front to back, no matter where you measure at. A little late on your directional. The globies' brains are like a vegetable. They love the ball just like my testicles. Flat earth wins, see y'all at the festival.
No. Yo, Globers are tardy. But I went to college to memorize and regurgitate. Man, that shit ain't knowledge. You can't think for yourself. You got no deductive logic. You've been lying to yourself like it's pathologic. I like to chill out and smoke the chronic. Globers looking bionic like they're robotronic. True kings, yo, we supersonic. I'll take a gin and tonic. While you're stuck on hooked and phonics, I'm smoking hydroponics. Yeah.
Ever go back, lift the veil of deception, and you'll see the globe is whack. Lift the veil of deception, and you'll see the globe is whack. Lift the veil of deception, and you'll see the globe is whack.
What you gonna do about it? We thought you knew about it. Would you rather do without it? We're the center, the sun and moon moves around us, yeah. Earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? We thought you knew about it. Would you rather do without it? We're the center, the sun and moon moves around us, yeah. Earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? We thought you knew about it. Would you rather do without it? We're the center, the sun and moon moves around us, yeah. We're the hard edge of flat earth. I know you wanna laugh and traverse around the globe and back first. And the truth hurts, I shoot first. New earth ain't a damn planet. Don't worship statues made of granite. It's a main, ain't it? The main vanished in the sailor fan, damn it. Flat as a pancake. Your mama loves my man steak. Your nickname is Spam Flake. I love a good clam bake. How much can a man take? I'm from Boston, I brought the sauce, it's awesome. The rye rust tossed in it more often than not, then leave you hawking and coughing. People stopping and watching, get the fuck off our block, man. What is their problem? The earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? We thought you knew about it. Would you rather do without it? We're the center, the sun and moon moves around us, yeah. Earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? We thought you knew about it. Would you rather do without it? We're the center, the sun and moon moves around us, yeah. Earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? We thought you knew about it. We thought you knew about it. We're the center, the sun and moon moves around us, yeah.
Let's get it.
I'd go to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back again.
Bitch, I'm talking about flat earth. I bet that you don't even think it fucking matters. You got me feeling like a tinfoil hatter. Whoa. You've been talking globe shit, I'm dropping that science. The globe is pseudo, I hope you don't fucking buy it. The flat earth's here, so you might as well try it. Whoa. 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 why the globe you should definitely diss. Yo, it's Rye Russ, infect you like a virus. On the microphone I bust, and in job we trust. Yeah, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's go.
My poetry is real, sticks in your head like my patent Lucille. Life it is gorgeous, just like the ladies. I'm a Rasta man, yeah, I have lots of babies. Some think I'm crazy, but that's not true. Crazy is the system that's in front of you. Being attached to it like a baby to a tit. I'm flying through this matrix with no wings when I spit. So have no fear, the true kings are here. Conscious hip-hop coming direct to your ear. I said now have no fear, the true kings are here. Conscious hip-hop direct now to your ear. Flabbergasted when you hear this verse. It's almost Halloween, good time for rehearse. I don't need no hex or Nucleonomicon. I was born the best, yeah, I'm number one. Andre, what do you say? I said I burn bad mind now every day with no delay, and that's all I do. Yeah, give it back to you. Oh shit, a Cybertruck. Every time I see one, I'm like, holy fuck, a Cybertruck. I can't believe we're in Minecraft and my name's Steve. I said, oh shit, a Cybertruck. Every time I see one, I'm like, holy fuck, a Cybertruck. I can't believe it's like we're in Minecraft and my name's Steve. More like the simulation has a disease. Please, Josh, won't you help me out? Sometimes I get so frustrated, I just want to shout. But most of the time I just walk it out and just walk about. Roadblocks towards my destination, better change my route.
About flat earth, I bet that you don't even think it fucking matters. You got me feeling like a tinfoil hatter. Whoa, you've been talking globe shit, I'm dropping that science. The globe is pseudo, I hope you don't fucking buy it. The flat earth's here, so you might as well try it. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Your words ain't worth bird shit, they're worthless. They have no purpose. The earth is flat on the surface. You measure it's perfect. Let's go outside and smoke a bowl. What's the temperature? I don't know. Is it hot or is it cold? We accept the reality which we are presented. By being silent, we have consented. Everything I say on this mic gets documented. Time to break through what they have cemented. You're trying to ruin my vibe or ruin my high. In my world, you do or you die. Stop repeating facts that they can't prove. We gon' win, they gon' lose. 4 in the morning and I'm smoking piff. I wanted some Jiffy, but grab the Jif.